I'm Feng Kanxi. This is Thai PBS World. Today we have two gentlemen from Mr. Supranational stage, of course, Mr. Supranational Thailand 2024, Zhou Chenglawei, and of course the first runner-up, Thomas Tam. Great to have you on the show. So, how do you feel since the stage finished and until now? How do you feel right now?
I felt like it's been a lot of hard work. All of us has been working really, really hard, even before pre-competition and during the competition too. I think it's the whole month of hard work and fun and a long hours of activities during each day. I think it's we started about 7 or 8 a.m. in the morning and it would finish at midnight. And it runs like that every single day until the final. And at the end of the day, I felt very happy and proud of myself and all of us too, because we really gave it the best that we could, yeah.
And this is the team together. But Thomas, you told me that actually you are not a morning person. So how do you feel?
Well, we have to wake up very early in the morning, like 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock. And after the competition, we don't have to wake up anymore, and I'm so happy. But anyway,
We don't have to wake up anymore.
we don't have to wake up that early anymore.
You still have to go to gym, right, to maintain your shape, of course. But right now, I think the most important question is for Zhou, of course, because you're going to go to Poland soon. One question is about the Thainess that you will bring to the international stage. So what's the Thainess you will bring there? How would you impress?
I think we as representative from Thailand are very lucky because when we say the word about Thailand, everybody, no, not everybody, but most of the people in the world kind of familiar with Thailand, Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Phuket, Thai food and everything already, right? So I think it's very easy for me to represent Thailand. But if it comes down to one word that I would see Thainess as, I would say the word Greng Jai. I would be confident and Greng Jai. And Greng Jai, we don't have that word in English. It can break down into 3 things. Could be respectful, we think about each other, and we are kind. So all of these are the combination that I would bring to show the people in Poland, which we will be having about 30 or 40 contestants from around the world. Yeah. So bring these qualities to the stage and present myself as a representative from the country would be one of the things that I would be doing. Because so many people, when they talk about Thai people, they would say Thai people are kind, Thai people are friendly, right? Thai people are jaidi. So these are the things that we actually have in ourselves. So I would bring that and show them that this is how we are with the confidence that we have too, yeah.
This is what I learned, actually experienced as a foreigner in Thailand for 4 years. I understand the attitude of respect, the considerate attitude to foreigners and to each other too in local society. And this is a very good point. But how about Thomas? What do you think about the Thainess that you bring to your audience? Of course,
I'm actually from the South, since people know I'm from the South. So from the South, we have like very rich culture, and I actually can cook. So I probably, if I have a chance to go to international stage, I would bring my whole myself. Like I was born and raised in South of Thailand, and my mom raised me well. She taught me how to cook. She taught me how to speak in the South. She taught me all the culture. So if I have a chance to go there, I'm just going to be me, explain everything to everybody, and then be funny as I am.
We are lucky because we speak the dialect of the different parts of Thailand too. The southern dialect, I speak Isan dialect. So that could be one of the things that we could be sharing with the world. Not only telling them how to speak Thai in certain words, but I could be teaching them to speak in my dialect too.
So the diversity that you can share with your representatives and audience. One part that really impressed me actually on the stage in Supranational Thailand, of course, it's you combine yourself. Actually, you're not from the traditional pageantry, right? You are my colleague actually before as a journalist, and right now, of course, MC, and you are TikToker. How would you combine your expertise with pageant? What's your strength with that?
It has been one of the things that people would ask me about, transforming myself into the pageant world, because I never had experience in this path before, and this is my very first and could be the last time to join in pageantry. But as we went into the competition and it got closer to the final round, I learned so much more that what I have been doing in the last 10 years in my career as journalist, reporter, news presenter, and working in media and entertainment world as event MC, everything kind of prepared me and grew me to be ready to perform on stage. Because pageantry is all about when you get to perform on stage, be yourself, be your confident self, and show people what you have got. Yeah, so being there is not something that we usually do all the time. I mean, once in a lifetime that I could be standing on that platform and having the judges and all the people from around the world watching us about every single move that I would make, the things that I would say, or how I would dance and how I would walk. So that's a very big experience in my life, and I was really glad that I decided to do. So from all of my experience in my career, I applied that into performing on stage. And one of the things that was the most important thing, quality that I brought with me on stage was the confidence. Because with the confidence, it doesn't matter who you are and what career you're having. If you have that confidence and you are believing in yourself, you can look people in the eyes, you can perform, and you can show them your true potential. So I combined that and I showed that to the world.
And I could imagine actually on the stage it was quite exciting, but intimidating too, because there are so many judges on there and you have to look at their eyes and perform yourself.
Yeah, it's not when I work, I just perform, and I mean, people are not gonna judge me and give me points, right? But this is totally different story.
But of course, people are impressed by your saying, by your words to them because
Thank you.
of
Yeah,
the
I was really having a good
expertise.
time.
And how about Thomas? Actually, your entertaining side really show us the very exciting side too. How about your TikTok experience?
Well, to be honest, it's extremely hard for me to be in the pageantry world because what I perform and what I show the world is that Thomas Tom, who lively, who smile all the time, who say all the time, and pageantry world is like completely different. You have to be like calm, you have to be elegant all the time, and I have to, you know, change myself. Not change. I have to adapt myself big time. Whether I have to be Thomas Tom, I have to list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 about Thomas Tom that people would love about it, and I have to list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 qualification of being Mr. Supranational that people expect to see. So I have to combine them together and be Thomas Tom in the version in the competition. So it's quite actually hard for me to adapt all of those
how
together.
did you manage it? Because it's pretty hard.
Yeah, I had to organize a lot, but I did it anyway, and I got first runner. But
Of course, part of you guys. And one delicate moment on the stage is the last question that you received. You both point out your relationship with mother. So how does the mother love shape you as a person right now?
I grew up with my mom. My dad was always away. And one of the things that he would tell me was that you are the only child. You are a man. Even when I was 8 or 7, you know. And he was always saying this. And he would say, take care of your mom. So that imprint in me, and it was I've been doing throughout my life. And on that day, we were asked about the person that inspired us the most, right? So my mom was actually sitting right next to the stage, right behind the judges. And I saw her and I was like, yeah, that's my answer. Because every single time that I felt like I could not go on, or when my mom fell and she was experiencing the weakest part in her life, the darkest part in her life, we were there for each other. Me and my mom, we have been together, and then the relationship of ours has always been like best friends. We go everywhere, and people would kind of see us as best friends and brother, sister, and stuff like that too. So that's really the relationship that we have. So I felt like it's getting stronger and stronger every time as we grow older together. And when I do something good or she does something good, it kind of complements our relationship, and I love her even more. I think the big success that you would be able to achieve, it must be someone behind you that has been a big support for your life, and my mom has always been that.
And internal support, never left. And how about you?
well, this is very personal, but I'm going to share about it. Well, I kind of have like very struggling time when I was young. My dad passed away, and my mom had to take care of the whole family, which is like 3 children. And I had to face with the financial issues, and also my mom never left me starving. My mom always provided me the education, so that's why I said that on the stage. The person who inspired me the most is my mom, and you know, it's very hard for me to see her just going around to the cousin and then ask for money or borrow the money. And I saw that since I was young, and then I graduated, and I feel like I owe her everything. So the question that I answer is that I said that my mom said that come here to show the world that even you have very struggling or hard childhood moment, you can also grow up and be such a fine person and then become successful, and you can inspire other people as well. Yeah.
This is how mother love shape us, prove us, grow us as who we are right now. It's, I think for my mother too, actually, it's kind of like the internal love, the spirit that mothers give it to us and shape us who we are right now.
I think what I learned from her the most is that she's so confident. She is so confident, and she would always tell me, just go for it. Is that what you love? Go for it. And she would say this thing, and I always laugh about it, but it's so true. She said, do not die with regrets. You don't know if you walk out this door and you would die. If you're gonna die, don't die with regrets. So I always push myself to do whatever it is, so that I won't regret the thing in my life.
Yeah, it's kind of like we might see danger ahead, but we still have to go ahead
Right.
to experience that. Yeah. One, I think in the society, of course, another part that we always want to push through is LGBTQ plus rights. And of course, we are seeing the government trying to go through to legalize the same-sex marriage law. But what have you experienced as an individual or observed in the industry, in entertainment industry, that maybe you see some discrimination on the field? How would you, as a Supranational 2024, Mr. Supranational 2024, and first runner-up here, so want to understand how would you amplify the voice of LGBTQ plus individuals?
I think we can see that it is getting better in terms of situation of accepting LGBTQIA plus community, but at the same time, it is very unfortunate that we are not recognized by law. Yeah. So when you are sitting at the table with your straight friends, with your LGBT friends, if you really think about it, you all are not equal because your straight friends are recognized by law. And so many things that your LGBT friends cannot do. Like if you decide to do it right now together, there are people that can't do, right? So it is very important that we are pushing this law to be passed. And I really do hope that it's going to be happening soon. And one thing that I want to point out is that even if the law has passed, one thing that will always be happening is the discrimination and the unconscious bias that happen either in your family, in the workplace, in your corporation, in your organization, or in your society. Because the unconscious bias is something that we have been growing up with. It is something that your mind in the back of your head would tell that, okay, this thing is for guys. This thing is for girls. Even the law recognizes LGBTQIA+, but these kind of things will be happening. So we have to put more importance on that too. For example, education. Have we talked about that seriously in the education system? Have we taught the kids about the gender role, inclusivity, how to be respectful, and how to have a healthy relationship? These are all the things that so many countries are putting in the education system right now. So I do think that the law will be passed very, very soon. But these things we have to work so much on because we are talking about the system of education in Thailand that is huge and it is so hard to reshape or to transform. I think we are going to work a lot on that as well. And when the kids in the education system are provided with that information and education about inclusivity, about healthy relationship, the world of corporates will be moving forward that way too, because there's so many people that are not taken care of as straight people in the community of the corporate world. So all of these things might move together.
Yeah, to your point, I think the social norm really
Right.
bucks in
It's
our
something you
mindset.
can't see, it's
you
right
cannot
here.
change that immediately, but education can help. But this should be driven by the government then,
Right.
because individual couldn't really push.
Government, education, and the corporate world, everything must go together.
How about you, Thomas? You think about this social norm really limited people's mindset and really think about if this law passed at the end, how would the social norm would change? How would you amplify your voice to push through?
I think for me, since the beginning I came to the pageantry world, it's like people would expect me, just like what I said, they expect me to be calm, they expect me to be masculine all the time, but in the real world, there's so many kind of gentlemen, you know. If there are gentlemen who is funny, who is gentle, who is fierce, who is like so many kind of gentlemen. So they expect, what people expect from us is like, you know, the gentleman in the box. So this point has come to my attention that it's the same thing about our same-sex marriage. It's like people put us in the box and then we don't have like the basic welfare. So it's not really, you know, kind of fair for all the genders around the world.
So you talk about the health side too, because
We're supposed to have like health, the same health, you know, equally. Yes, and we don't have that.
the equality of accessibility to health system is very important for LGBTQ+.
To add on his point and what you have asked, we have experienced discriminations alongside with the pageant competitions, not only supranational, but every competition that has been going on. We can see that the discrimination is still happening. It can be even worse right now with social media.
What specifically? Like, what have you experienced?
As we can see comments online, we are still seeing the discrimination comments, not from straight people towards LGBT people, but within the LGBT community. So this is one of the very important things, because if LGBTQIA+ community are aiming towards the environment of free and fair and peaceful environment where everyone is accepting each other, inclusion and everything. But if you are behaving in the way that are discriminating to one another, we can't really move forward because we're going to go around this. So I really do think that before we point fingers to tell others to behave a certain way, don't discriminate. Don't talk like that, right? Look back to ourselves. Are we the ones who abuse? Are we the one who use the violence against each other? Are we still the one who use the verbal violence, the hateful speech against another? So if the answer is yes, fix it from that. If you are kind to yourself, you are allowing yourself to be kind to other. So it starts from there.
Great suggestion. Review your core insight, core value first, and of course, and you can speak out afterwards. Last question specifically to Joe. So just want to understand, what's your trick to become the Mr. Supranational International? What's your trick?
Well, before I joined, we were looking at, you have to be like the person who has the best body, you dress the best, in a certain way, you perform the best, you walk the best, you dance so good. But at the end of the day, I think it comes down to the ability to love who you are and to show that naturally to the world. So many times I try to put on a show and perform in the way that I would think people would love it. At the end of the day, they don't. And on the day that I don't give a kiss anymore, right? And I would just go out there and just be me, be the natural me, be the person that I am comfortable with, walking out with a smile that I am not performing, the walk that I am not performing, the dance that I am not performing, but I enjoy doing it. So that's the quality that would capture the attention and the love from others. So I think the most important thing for me, for us, for everyone in the world to be able to access the success is for us to be ourselves. And when we look in the mirror and we love that. So this is the most basic thing, but so few people can do that. So I am trying to reach that point, to be the person that I want to be on stage. Yeah.
Last words to our audiences. How would you say to your fans who support you all the way? Maybe Joe first.
Thomas first.
Thomas first, please.
All right, I'm gonna say in the specific accent that people know me
Yes,
about.
please.
to calm all the energy here. Hello everyone, I'm so happy that you guys support me. I'm so thankful all the love and support that you have been giving me since day one. I joined the social media, I joined Mr. Supranational Thailand. I receive everything and I want to thank you all so much for giving me everything นะคะ Thank you.
I'm gonna go serious.
Okay.
Don't cry.
Hello everyone.
Go in อีสาน go in อีสาน
You know, I try. It's so funny. I'll practice more, and I'll see you next time, Frank. I'm gonna do it in Isan dialect accent. I just want to say that your small little words, like, "Let's go, Joe." You know, like, you're good. Get up, susu. We are supporting you, or something like that. Just small things that you say is a big thing for all of us. So thank you so much for your good and kind words, short or long. It's really affecting us tremendously. And if you can bring this quality of yours into your life, say this to the people in your life too, in your real life, to your friends, to your family, to the people that you love. I think it's gonna light up a better day for so many people. So thank you so much, and please keep doing that.
Great words. So, gentlemen, thank you for the time. Thank you for bringing sunshine in Thai PBS. And see you next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
for your
Frank.
ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณครับ